How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another Zwift race. This is stage 2 of the monthly ZRacing series. This one is the, what is it? This one is the Castle to Castle. That is it. So it's stage 2, and this one is, I was a little bit bummed about this one. So I couldn't do this earlier in the week, so I ended up doing this on the, this is a C-Cat race, by the way, so C category, just like always, but I ended up doing this towards the end of the week. Normally I do one of these Z-Racing, the monthly series, earlier in the week, and then I, you know, if I want to do it again, maybe I'll do it towards the end of the week. This one, I wasn't able to do it earlier in the week, so I ended up doing it at the end of the week. So I didn't really have any kind of like recon ride or anything like that. So I didn't look at the course or anything beforehand. I knew that there was a hill at the beginning, but that's about all. So I was a little bit bummed on this one because I think I could have done quite a bit better than I did. So this is going to be kind of a quick one because I have a couple other races actually that I'm going to post. So this will be the first of a few. But anyway, so it's a pretty big field. There were like over 120-ish people in this one, and it was a fast start as always, and you know, nowadays I sort of expect that, but I was able to hang with the front group before the first climb. So the goal is always to kind of finish with the front pack, and I don't quite do it. I don't quite do it on this one. Like I said, I really didn't plan very well for this one. So I'm gonna go ahead and speed it up about here, and then just kind of chat about what happened over the race. Okay, and the first climb here. So I really should have looked at this profile beforehand, but the first climb is really the only climb. So when I was on it, I think I was probably looking at the distance remaining, and I probably didn't push quite as hard maybe as I could have. So I felt like I pushed pretty hard on it, but I do feel like I probably could have gone a little bit harder towards the end. So you'll see here in a second what happens is, I'm kind of with the pack through most of the climb, and then when we get to the flat, kind of at the top and the end of the climb, I really could have just like given it a little extra in order to catch the front group that I admittedly sort of see right away, but my figuring anyway, as I'm looking, there's 11-12 miles to go. Like I can probably latch on to the back group and then kind of catch on the flats towards the end. Well, I didn't really anticipate one guy who's kind of constantly commenting over the entire race about pushing harder and trying to break gaps and everything. So he was really sort of motivating that front pack. So I didn't really anticipate that. But so on the downhill, they open up a little bit of a gap here, and then they kind of keep that away. So I was a little bit disappointed in myself that I didn't make that extra effort to latch on to that front group. So I really feel like I probably could have done that. I end up kind of just hanging out with this group here, and then we don't end up catching them. I forget how many seconds we end up finishing, but yeah, so we don't end up catching them. So I mean, this one was really my fault. My numbers were all right, I think. I ended up at about 204 watts average, 3.3 watts per kilo. So right about what I'm kind of consistently doing for most of these racing events. So yeah, I mean, I was happy with that. I was hoping that some of these last stages, so December is like their best of stages. So I was hoping that we could do some of these again, like I had done them before, but I actually haven't done this race before as just the one lap. So I don't really have any times to compare it to, but I was pretty happy with the smooth power output. So not overly happy with the results. I think I was sort of in the 30s, so 30-ish, 32-ish, I think, place out of over 100. So it was okay. I think if I had done it again, I would have probably been quite a bit better than I was. But anyway, yeah. So I have a couple more to post. This was the first of like three or four races that I did over the course of 3 or 4 days. So this is the first one to go, and I will try to post those in the next couple of days. But in the meantime, we are coming up to the finish here. So kind of walk through what's going on. I kind of actually am in the front of this group for longer than I think I probably should be, but I do put some efforts into the front. Like I said, we end up not catching that group, but yeah. So we come into the last mile or so here. I don't wind up with a whole bunch of good power ups, but yeah, kind of hang out with the front pack, and I'm actually feeling okay now, so I think I can probably put down a little bit of a sprint. So yeah, I think maybe that's the benefit of not pushing too hard. And you'll see some guys go, I think, what is a little bit too early. I'm trying to time these last sprints a little bit better. Down to the maybe a little less than a quarter mile or so. So when it cuts down to something like 500-ish feet or so, which in meters, I really should switch over to meters. It's something like 200-300 meters. So yeah, so you'll watch me struggle to my finish here, and there we go. So yeah, like I said, 3.3 watts is what I average, so 204, so a minute and a half behind, so quite a bit back from that front group. But yeah, I mean, I'm reasonably happy with the numbers, just not happy with the finishing position. I think I could have done quite a bit better if I had done my research. So thanks for watching, and we will catch you on the next race.